Okay.
17th of November, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi, Chayei.
Okay, let's go. New Parsha.
Okay.
Okay, let's start off. Who started last week? I remember.
I don't know, but
Oh,
maybe it's the Cohen. He's got to start. He's got to go first.
Okay,
okay. Let me
right.
just find it. Chayei Sarah. Okay, hold on 1 second. Very good. Okay. It says, Vayihiyu Chayei Sarah, Mea Shana, Ve'esrim Shana, Ve'sheva Shanim, Shnei Chaya Sarah.
Chayei Sarah.
Right. Chayei. Okay. Um, so let's see. The life of Sarah was 100 years, 20 years, and 7 years. Um, the years of the life of Sarah. Okay, so let's see what Rashi has to say. Hmm. Rashi says, let's see, on Vayiyu Chayei Sarah Mea Shana V'Esrim Shana V'Sheva Shanim. Okay, so it says, L'kach Nichtav Shana B'chol Klal Uklal. Okay, so this is why it's written Shana um, for each klal, each uh, generality, I guess, not sure, each
Kach
gen
Nechtav Shana B'chol Klal Uklal. With each group,
with each group.
with each
Okay,
group of years, you got Mea Shana, Ve'esrim Shana, Ve'sheva Shana. You should just have said, Vayu Chayei Sarah Mea Ve'esrim Ve'sheva Shanim.
right, which it
For
usually,
instance,
okay. So then it goes on and says, Lomar lecha, say to you, Shechol echad, each one, Nidrash la'atzmo. Um, uh, I guess this is explained for their its own. Okay. Uh, Bat Mea, so 100 years. Kivat Esrim, she was like 20 years. Oh, okay. Lechet, in respect to the to sin. Okay. And Ma bat esrim lo chat'ah, as one who is 20 years old uh, is not sin.
she didn't sin. She's not considered as having sinned.
Right.
Shahare,
Shareina bat ona shin. So she's not liable
culpable
to
for
be
her
punished.
actions.
Right. Okay. Culpable for her actions. Of Batmea, so too, when she was 100 years old, below hate, without sin, Uvat Esrim, and when she was 20 years old, Kivat Sheva, like she was 7, the Yofi, for her beauty. Wow. Okay. And the next one, Shnei Chayei. No,
Shnei Chayei Sarah.
Sarah, the years of the life of Sarah. Kulan Shavim Latova. They were all equal for good. Oh.
Yeah. I have a note over here, B'Shem the Mizrahi, is that, you know, when the pasuk starts off, it says, the years of the life of Sarah. The life of Sarah was 100 years and 20 years and 7 years. So ordinarily I would have expounded it or explained it to say that each one, the 100 years was one unit, the 20 years was another unit, the 7 years was a third unit.
Mm-hmm.
But because it says Shnei Chayei Sarah, Kulan Shavim L'Tova, therefore I make the comparison that there was 100 years was like 20 years, 20 years was like 7 years, because since the pasuk says Shnei Chayei Sarah, it's the years of Sarah, that means it implies they're all equal. Okay, you can't say that there was a period of time when there was the 100 period of time, there was the 20 period of time, and there was the 7 period of time when things, each one was different from the other, because then the pasuk says Shnei Chayei Sarah, they were all equal. So Elamai, that's what the pasuk. That's, you know, as Rashi's giving a reason why he expounded the pasuk in the first previous Rashi to say that baskuf kebaschov and kebaschov kebas sheva. In other words, we make the comparison between one group and the other, because ordinarily we would have expounded each group by itself.
Right.
Okay. Now, what is interesting, which the Mefarshim do dwell on, is Lamaisa. I mean, you go to the end of Parshas Chayei Sarah, this week's Parsha, and you find regarding Avram. So Avram is not a big surprise. He also, you go to 25:7.
Okay.
Says Ve'elo yimei shnei chayei Avram asher choy ma'as shana v'shivim shana v'chomesh shana. So also says shana with each group of years. Okay?
Right.
But you go further in Pasuk 17, 25, chapter 25, Pasuk 17. So Ishmael also mentions years by each one.
Oh, yeah.
What's so, and I don't think we say Kulam Shavim L'Tova. And elsewhere we have even what does it say, Gabi Yaakov Avinu? What does it say, Gabi Yitzchak? The end of Parshas Toldos. There's only 2 groups because he lived 180 years. Sorry, in the end of Parshas Vayetze, it's mentioned. No, in Parshas Vayishlach. In Vayishlach, it's mentioned about Yitzchak passing away. It also says, Ma'as Shana Shmenim Shana. And regarding Yaakov, it says, Parshas Vayechi, Sheva Shanim V'Arboim U'Ma'as Shana. So funny enough, Gabi Yaakov, yeah, it doesn't say Shona by each group.
Uh,
It says, Vahi Yaakov Shnei Chayov Sheva Shonim, Va'arboim U'ma'as Shona. It doesn't say Va'arboim Shona Ma'as Shona. You know? I don't know. It's a good point. And Gabi Yosef, it says that right at the end of it says, Vayomos Yosef ben Mea be'eser shonim vayachantu Yosef vayisem arom Mitzrayim. Okay, I don't know. Okay, something to delve into. Okay, Pasuk base. Lou.
Pasuk base. Vatamas Sarah Vikir Yas Arba He Chevron Be'eretz Canaan Vayavo Avraham Lispor Sarah Veliv Kisa.
Liv Kosa.
Veliv Kosa. Let's see. Sarah died in Kiryat Arba, which is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to eulogize Sarah and to weep for her. And I have a note that says that there's a little cuff.
Right.
And that because he limited his weeping.
Yeah.
And Rashi says,
As in fact, the Balaturim who says that.
The Balaturim said that?
Yeah.
Bal ha-Turim. Okay, so Rashi says, Bakiryas Arba, Al Shem Arba'a Anakim Shehayu Sham. It's named after 4 giants who were there.
Right.
Achiman, Sheshai, Visalmai, Vihem. Achiman, Sheshai, Salmai, and their father. Dvar Acher, alternatively, Al Shem
explanation. Yeah.
Arba'a Zugos. It's named after 4 couples.
So, by the way, I just want to point out, according to the first explanation, these 4 giants were already there.
oh.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see in a minute why I'm pointing this out. Okay? Even though L'chayra has very little relevance to us, because what difference does it make there were 4 giants there or not? It's just explaining what the name of the town is. Davar Acher, another explanation.
Another explanation. There are four couples were buried there. Ish ve'ishto, a man and his wife.
Right.
Adam v'Chava, Abraham v'Sarah, Yitzchak v'Rivka, Yaakov v'Leah.
Right. Now, had this happened, how many were buried there right now?
How many were buried there right now? Only Sarah was buried there.
She wasn't yet. Only Adam and Chava.
Oh, right. Adam and Chava were before them.
Right. So right now, before Avram bought the burial plot from Ephron, who was buried there? Only Adam and Chava. Yet it's called already Kiryas Arba. So you have to see the reason why the Torah calls it Kiryas Arba is not for now, but al Shema Asid, of what was going to happen on account of what was going to happen in the future. Right now, there was no four couples there. There was only one. Okay, so either one each, but it's much more relevant to us because that's why, as we're going to see in the Hemshech, that's why Avram Avinu wanted to bury Sarah here because Adam and Chava were already buried here, and in the future also Yitzhak and Rivka and Yaakov and Leah. So this was, should we say, this was known. Not tradition, I can't say it's a tradition, but that's why there was a particular desire on the part of Avram Avinu. That's why he wanted to bury Sarah here, because Adam and Chava were already buried here, and in the future, all the forefathers and their spouses were going to be buried here as well. Okay?
Did Ephron know that Adam and Chava were buried there?
I guess so. That's the implication here.
Why is that implied?
Because why else did he want to come over here? And the pasuk's telling you it's called Kiryas Arba because this is the place where the four couples were buried.
I see. Okay. Vayavo Avraham mi Beersheba, from Beersheba. Lispod l'Sara v'lich sa v'liv ko sa, to eulogize her and to weep for her. V'nismacha mi sas Sarah la'akedas Yitzchak. Sarah's death is juxtaposed with the binding of Isaac. Lefi sha'al yidei b'soras ha'akedah, because through hearing the news of the binding, sheniz the damain bana lishchita, that her son was prepared for being slaughtered. What?
Carry on, I would say designated. That's how I translate. Their son had been designated to be slaughtered. Wasn't the preparation the point? The point was that he had been originally designated to be slaughtered. Ukamat
v'chimat shelo nishchat, and was nearly slaughtered. Parcha nishmasa mimena, her soul parted from her. Umesa, and she died.
Yeah. Now, the Mefarshim dwell on the Lashon over here. What's Ukamat Shaloi Nishchat? That would sound like he was almost not slaughtered, but it turned out that he was. That's not true. Shul says Ukamat Nishchat. He was almost slaughtered, not Kamat Shaloi Nishchat. Okay. So you got a note over here. There's a okay, that her son, you have to read the whole phrase together. Meaning he had been designated to be shechted, and it almost happened. And that's how I translate, and was indeed almost sacrificed. Okay, that's one explanation. And another explanation is, you have to read it as follows. She heard, Shemizdamen beno lishchita, ukemat shelo nishchat porcha nishmasa. Was before he had time, the messenger had time to tell her that he was not shechted, she'd already had a heart attack and passed away. Whereas the messenger was in the middle of telling her, you know, your son was originally designated, he was going to be brought up as a sacrifice. And before he managed to finish the sentence, she got such a shock and she had a heart attack and she died. So according to this, Okamat Sheloi Nishchat means he couldn't even manage to say Sheloi Nishchat already before, prior to that, Porcha Nishmasa. Her soul, I should say, departed from her, and she died. Okay, let's go on to Pasuk Dalet. There.
Okay, it says, Ger v'toshav anochi imachem tenuli achuzat kever imachem ve'ekbera meti milfanai. Okay, so I am an alien and a resident among you, within you. Give to me a land for a grave, I guess, with you, and I may bury my dead before me.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't have to stop you, but we have Pasuk Gimel to read. There's no Rashi on Pasuk Gimel.
Okay, so it says, let's see, Gimel is L'sara, L'livkata.
No, that we already did.
Oh, so I
We
don't
didn't
have to,
read the Pasuk Gimel.
that is,
Vayokom Avraham al pnei Mesoi.
but yeah, hold it. I don't see that. Hold on.
Pasuk Gimel in the Chumash, not in the Rashi.
Yeah, it says Vayakam Avraham Me'al Pnei Meito Vaydaber El Bnei Chet Lemur. Okay, I see. So Avraham got up from the
Al pnei Mesoi.
from in front of the dead, heard his
Being in
dead,
the presence of his deceased.
presence of his deceased, okay, and spoke to the children of Chet, saying,
Right.
okay, and then Daled, right? Okay, so Daled, Ger v'toshava anochi machem. I'm an alien and a resident within you. Okay. Ger me'eretz acheret, an alien from another land. V'nit yashavti imachem, and I settled among you. Midrash Agada, so it's a Midrash Im Tirtzu, if you wish. Hareini Ger, I'm an alien. Ve'im lav, but if not, Ehyeh toshav, I will reside here. Okay. The et lena min hadin, et lena, sanatal.
I will take it.
Oh, I will take it. Okay. From
Toshav, I'll be a settler. Ve'etleno min adin, I'll take it by right.
by right. Oh, okay. She'amar li Hakadosh Baruch Hu, where Hashem said to me, "L'zarcha eten et haaretz hazot." To your descendants, I will give this land. Okay. And then Achuzat Kever. Okay, that's the place for the grave. Achuzat Karka says land holding. Levet HaKivarot, for a cemetery. Okay. Does that mean it wasn't a cemetery yet, or clear
No,
with that?
what he's saying is, this is for his use. What he
Oh,
means is, I want him to Tnuli achuzas keber. Now, you see, that's why Rashi is going out. It says it's achuzas karka, means a holding of land for the purpose of burial.
Okay.
Because you can't have a holding of burial. That's basically what it means, literally. If you translate it, give me a holding of burial.
Oh.
So that doesn't really make sense. You mean
Right.
a holding of burial. Okay? So that's what it means a holding of land for the purpose of burial.
Uh-huh. I see. Okay, that's the end of Rashi there.
Okay. Let's continue here. I think we have time just for one more pasuk. Pasuk Vav. Actually, read pasuk Hey. We didn't. There's no Rashi in pasuk Hey. That's where the pasuk you have to. Blue, you have to pasuk Hey.
Pasuk Hey. Vaya'anu v'nei Chet es Avraham lemor lo. The children of Chet, Ches, answered Abraham, saying to him, Shama'enu Adoni Nisi Elokim Atah Besochenu B'mivchar Kivarenu Kavor Es Mesecha Ish Mimenu Es Kivro Lo Yich Le Mimecha Mikavor Me Secha. Hear us, my Lord. You are a prince of God in our midst, the choicest of our burial places. Bury your dead. Any of us will not withhold his burial place from you, from burying your dead.
Okay. Now Rashi dwells on this lashon lo yichle. So what does this mean? Lo yichle
Well,
mimcha.
I have a note that the root is Kaf Lamed Aleph.
Right.
This means Lo Yimna, will not hold back.
Right.
Kamo Lo Tichla, Rachamecha.
Rachamecha mimeni. Chastecha v'amitcha tomid yitzrun. That's you say it every morning in Pzukei Zimra.
Withhold not your mercy.
Right.
Uchmo vayikale ha
Geshem.
like and like vayikale in and rain from heaven was restrained.
Right. Was held back. Means the rain was held back from falling from heaven. That's by the flood. Okay? So Rashi being saying. By the way, when we say in Shemona Esra, in the Bracha of Moedim, Hatoiv ki lo chalu rachamecha, gam rachein ki lo samu chasodecha. Hatoiv, Koshbo, you are good, ki lo chalu rachamecha, because you haven't withheld your mercy. Not you haven't finished your mercy. Okay? I don't know how they look at the translations translate it, but it should be you have not withheld your mercy. That's how it should be. Okay? Okay, I think we'll hold it here. We're almost up to the 40 minutes. Okay, fine. Seder. Very good. So we got up to Pasuk Zion.
Very good.
Very
Yeshakaya.
good. Have a great day.
Have a good week,
Thank
Rabbi.
you, Rabbi.
Okay, and I'll see you later, Lou.
Okay, Meir. See you.